Harry. No, I will not specify what the cumulative is on because I have specified it 100 times. It is on the first 2 units. Everything in our book that we have covered so far. Yes, Raj.
Is it this Friday?
Crap.
You changed it so many times.
Friday.
Okay. This Friday.
October 11th.
Okay.
You are going to write a test on polynomials.
That makes perfect sense. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Now, this question looks, if I do that, exactly like all the questions we have been doing beforehand. So, of course, you would want numbers that multiply to 20 and add to 19, which, when you do the math, you know is 20 minus 1. So, you would have v plus 20 and v minus 1. But you also need a b in there somewhere. V times v gets me v squared, so I must need a b and a b to get me b squared. But would I ever write that 1 if there's a variable there? No. So it is that. Now, before all of you go crazy, if you write v minus 1b, am I going to dock your marks? No, because that is still the right answer. Will I guarantee that your future teachers will not dock your marks? No, because I am not your future teachers. If I could see the future, I would already have won the lottery and I would be long gone from here. Not that I don't love you all, but if I could lie around on a beach and live off free money, that's what I'm going to do. So now you all automatically know how to do K, because K is exactly like J, but with different letters. And nothing makes a math teacher want to stab their pen into their eye more than when a kid says, I can't do it when it's different letters. And Raj, you laugh, but if I had a nickel for every time a kid told me they can't do it because it's different letters, I'd be lying on that beach living off my free money. Which is, of course, appalling to me, but what are you going to do? Technically, it's a matting to me. Appalling. Matting. I know. Stop it. Stop it. I'll be appearing here till the end of January. Tip your waitress. Cut it out. Let's go. What's this one going to be? What do I got to multiply to? Negative 28. What do I got to add to? 12. So what is it? X plus 14 what? Y. Why is it x plus 14y? Because I need a y squared at the end. What if it was p and q? I know, right? And kids still tell me they can't do it when the letters are different. What if it was lightning bolt squared and fish squared? Then it would be lightning bolt plus 14 fish. What's weird about L? Not everything is weird about L. There is one thing weird about L. There's probably a lot of things weird about Al, but there's only one thing weird about L. Actually, I didn't even mean that, Allie. I forgot that there was somebody in here that could be named Al. Well, I said there's a lot of things weird about Al, but I didn't mean Ali. No. Abby. When you said that thing, it made me think that you thought that I was talking to you because your name was Abby, but it's not. But it is. Oh, okay. Now we're back on the same page. There's a lot of things weird about Al. There you go. And it's a shame about Ray, which none of you get that joke, because that's an album by another band. The album is called "It's a Shame About Ray." Mm-hmm. Carry on, Abby. What are we doing here? Oh, you were just getting my joke. Pardon me?
I was going to say that it's weird because
there's only one number. That is different. Excellent. What should be here that isn't there, but we have to remember is there? A 1 there, right? I'll use a different color. Now, there's something else weird about this. What is it? It's the first time you've seen this. 2 hands, Armand? You're doubly sure? It's cubed. We don't like a cube, do we? But what do we see? There, and there. I see B's in all of them. Yeah. Bzzz. What should I do? I got to GCF that B. Now, do I get to forget about that B? No. So what do I have now? I got me some A squared minus AB minus 20B squared. Then what are you going to do? That looks a lot like J, doesn't it? I got to multiply to what? No. I got to add to -1. I got to multiply to what? -20 and add to -1. What is it? What is, I have no idea how to make factors, Alex. Right answer. No. 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 Thank you, Sarav. -5 and +4. What's missing? This B. Now, this is a different situation. If you forget that B, do you lose marks?
Yes.
Yes, because that B is part of the original answer. Does everyone understand? Now, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Abby. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you will notice that for every one of these that I have done, I have gone through the factors. Is it 1 and 20? Is it 2 and 10? Is it 4 and 5? Why am I doing that? Do you think I need to do that, or do you think I automatically see it's 4 and 5? I automatically see it due to more practice, yes? You must slow down and think about it. What's weird about M? It's x to the 4th, right? When it was x squared, we ended up with x and x, right? Because x times x got me x squared. So logically, what must be my first number here? Meher. X squared. Nice. Then after that, does anything change? No. What do I need to multiply to? 50. What do I need to add to? -15. What is it? 5 and 10. What kind of 5 and 10? Right. And let's say you're unsure and you write this answer. Exactly, man. Doge, what would I do?
First, then inside, then outside, then
I'd foil that bad boy. Do I like the word foil? No. But am I willing to use it because you've all heard it before? Yes. Because unlike all of our political leaders in this country, I am willing to work with people. What's different about N? Should I write that 0?
Yeah.
Of course not. But I've written that 0, haven't I? So there must be a reason for it, correct? If this is a trinomial, which shouldn't exist, should it? Because this is really a binomial, isn't it?
Yes.
I would need to multiply to what? 9, negative 9, and add to what?
0.
What is it?
3 minus 3.
3 and minus 3. Right? Now, observe. If I were to remove that 0, because it shouldn't be there, please tell me you see a possible pattern there. What is that pattern? Perfect squares that are factored. Yeah. If you two had Elastigirl arms, you could do an awesome high five over Gerbier's head. But you can't. So we'll do a fake one. Now. Word. Now let's look at O. Does O look like N?
Yes.
So could we try to apply the same logic?
Yes.
Let us do so, cabbages. What is the first one?
X.
What is the second one? Plus, and then minus. Raj? 25. Right? Now, look closely at letter P. Do you see anything that letter P shares in common with letters N and O? Abby. Okay. It has some perfect squares, doesn't it, Simmer? Where are those perfect squares, Simmer? Slick. Well played. Riley May. 16 and X, yes? So obviously we are going to have X and 4 and X and 4, but it differs. How? If I do plus and minus, what's going to happen to that 8?
Negative.
It's going to disappear. So what must it be?
Positive.
Positive. What if I had this? Now what would it be? X minus 4 and X minus 4. Because negative 4x and negative 4x would get me a negative 8x's. Huh? Ah. All right. Now, listen to me and listen to me carefully. What does that word say?
Assignment.
Which means who does it? It is 12 questions at 1.5 minutes per question. That is 18 minutes. I don't like 18. I like my numbers rounded. 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, this is being marked. Can you work together? Can you use your notes? Can you check every answer by double distribution and be able to tell if you got the answer right or not? Is every single question on this page doable if you think about it? Because you have been given all the tools with which to do so, yes? At 1:50, we are going to mark this. Go. you mark your own work as always. I will trust you, but of course, remember that you are trading in the only currency you have, your integrity. What is the first one? Or does anybody want to take the magic pen and write their answer? Huh? There's no guarantee it'll work. The chances are. Yeah, but we are recording. So, ladies and gentlemen, my guest instructor, Mantaj.
All right.
Let's go! Well, it's a good thing you're not the teacher. You're supposed to explain it, aren't you?
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
I shouldn't explain it?
It's too late.
I shouldn't explain it. I can't explain it. if
Oh,
you
then
want
go
me
ahead.
to. Oh, all right. So here we have a cubed minus ax. All right. So here we can factor out 1a because there's 1a over here and there's 3a's over here. We cross out 1 here and we get a squared. And we bring 1a out to the GCF, which is right here. Right there. All right, which is left, we are left with a squared minus x inside the brackets and the a outside as in the GCF.
Who's doing number 2? Ladies and gentlemen, my second guest instructor, Mantoj.
Okay. Do I have to talk?
If you got to teach it.
Oh, so basically we can simplify this because 9 isn't both of those things. So you put this out here, you got the brackets, and you write d squared plus 3 because 27 divided by 9.
Beauty.
No
Oh,
one's
there's
gonna
the
clap
gong.
for me?
I
Wow.
know, right? That's hurtful.
Clap, guys.
Who's doing number 3? Who's doing number 3? Armand is doing number 3. These are all worth, of course, 1 mark because there is only one factoring going on in them. Hit it, brother.
Okay, so we could divide all of this by 5x3, and 3 goes on the outside, and then b2 minus 5xy.
Woo-wee.
They call me.
Nobody really applauded him either, Mantosh. Who's doing 4?
Oh, okay. So our GCF will be 3x. Okay, wait, yeah, 3x.
He says as he checks his work.
Be 9x squared minus 16. Now that right there is the difference of squares.
Hey, freeze! Stop.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but I haven't shown everybody else.
Oh, okay,
Just
so-
stop there.
Can I
Just
still-
stop there.
Oh,
Just stop there.
yes, sir.
Just stop there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, quit showing off.
I didn't know.
Who's doing 5? No, you already had a turn, even if you change your voice. I'll still know it's you. Nobody? Of course you do. Why? That's how you learn stuff.
I think Riley makes you do it because she doesn't want to explain.
Nope, nothing. I hate it when people volunteer other people. My kids do it all the time. It's like, who's going to take out the garbage? And my daughter says, St. John. And St. John says, Beth. And then I make Beth do it because Beth volunteered somebody else first. I know. All right. That was fun. Multiply to 64, add to 20. It is, of course, x plus 16, x plus 4. Now, this one's weird because some of you will say that doesn't factor because you're going to say multiplies to 9 and adds to 20. But, of course, that's crazy talk, right? Because all you needed to do was change the order. And now I need to multiply to 20 and add to 9. And it is, of course, negative 4 and negative 5. Now, somebody always says, what? We're just allowed to change the order like that? And I say, of course we are, because if you'd actually paid attention when we were talking about algebra tiles, you would know that that is x squared. That, if there were 4 of them, would be 20. And that, if there were 9 of them, would be 9 x's. Can you put those piles in any order and still have the same stuff? Of course you can. This is, of course, what? X minus 8, x plus 8. Is this right? X plus 8, x minus 8. Why? Multiplication is commutative. Now, yeah, lots of t-s there. But that's okay. It's like that song, We're Gonna Party Like It's 1919, or no, that's not. That's the Prince song. The Prince song is We're Gonna Party Like It's 1999. But there's that new song out that's like, I can't even remember who sings it, but it goes 1999, and it sounds like he's saying too many nines, but he's not. You know that song? I don't know either. I bet it's called 1999. Yeah. All right. This one's tricky. Who got it right? What is it? Go, Jewel. And? Oh, ho, ho. Good stuff. X minus 9. X minus 2. Good stuff. Ooh, barf, don't like it, but of course you bring out a 2. X squared plus 14x plus 13. Then, of course, x plus 13, x plus 1. And then, ooh, snaky. But it isn't really, because it's not just x and x. What is it? X squared and x squared plus 5 minus 2. And then a plus 6. Oh, no. Why isn't it plus 6? This is positive.
Plus 6 would make a negative 36.
So it's got to be 6, but it can't be plus. It's got to be minus. B. Is that acceptable?
Yes.
Is that acceptable?
Yes.
I hadn't even finished writing it, Jewel. Is that acceptable?
Yes.
Of course. Riley May has a question. Here? Negative 4 plus negative 9 is negative 12? Why you gotta be that way? Me neither. Don't be that way. Okay. All right, we all good? And everybody got 12 out of 12? Everybody got 12 out of 12? I'll throw you guys a free one. I'll give everybody 12 out of 12 when I put that in the assignments. All right, you are going to keep practicing, but, be careful and have a real close look at 8, 9, and 10 because you have the tools you need to solve it. I'm going to give you a hint. You don't need to distribute. If you wish, you're welcome to, but you don't need to. Go. And you're going to finish the day with this.